I was just filming Melissa in her garden. I live next door. So now we're going to walk through my garden. This is the front of the house. These are garden boxes, raised garden boxes. This is a Gabriel's trumpet. I think the official name is Datura. And it's taking over my entire garden. And I have a little white bunny under here, a glass bunny that one of my piano students gave me because she knows how much I love to garden. That's a King's Tut thing. I don't remember the official name of it. And I have a lot of iris and lots of hostas because they just keep coming up and keep coming up. This is my collection of teapots. I don't know how I started collecting teapots because I don't drink tea. But I have a whole collection of teapots that go up the walkway and up the steps, and they sit on the front porch. I don't know, I just like the look of them, and you can get them at yard sales and wherever you want. Over here is my marvelous, marvelous clematis vine that explodes into bloom in the late spring, and the purple blossoms this year were extraordinary. There's a couple little leaves in there so you can see the dark purple color. As you can see, I have tons of Rose of Sharon. They just seem to grow on their own, and they're quite happy in my yard. And here is our vegetable garden. Peppers and tomatoes. This was my design, but my husband built it, as he does build whatever I seem to come up with. So we have lots of hot peppers. He's totally into hot peppers. That's all he really likes to grow. And the rest of that is, you know, zucchini, cucumbers. We have strawberry plants, and we get fresh strawberries out of there every day. This was my lettuce patch. It's just about exhausted. I plant that in the early spring. Actually, really in April when it's still snowing because it's a cold weather plant. So it's just about done. We'll get a few more pieces of lettuce off of here. And then back here are my herbs, well, the start of my herbs. Some potted flowers. This is my potting bench, but it's not finished yet. Of course, Bill's making that too. So that's an ongoing process. And on the back I have a watering can collection filled with little flowers. Those are usually the only annuals I grow. And here is the rest of my herb garden. And Melissa and I were making bouquets of fresh herbs. I do use them in cooking, but not enough to warrant this many herbs. This is my little fairy garden. Everything in here is miniature. And there's a little gazing ball. And this is the entrance to the fairy garden. And there's a little fairy door back there. And I have a little kitty here and some little creatures and just lots of miniatures. And this is my round garden. It used to be a 26-foot swimming pool, but then that got crushed in the October storm. That was a happy day for me. And then it turned into this. So if you want to just go on a quick little walk down my stone path, lots and lots of hostas, lots of iris, butterfly bushes, which we find the butterflies in the hummingbirds like. Our Lady of Guadalupe. Hello. I also like to put things in bird cages. I think Melissa and I did that about the same time. And here's lots of little bird houses in here, also that Bill made. And each one of these housed a little family of birds this year. And my collection of pitchers, different kinds of pitchers filled with vines or little flowers, whatever. Oh, a little bee. And that's my garden.
Well, thank you, Lynn. This was so much fun. Now I'm going to go share this on Facebook with the whole world.
It's not like you don't see our garden every day. We look at each other's yard. Oh, there's Harry under the bench.
Oh, Harry.
Hi, Harry. Did you find a nice place to nap? Nice dry place to nap? I never saw him sleep under there before.
That's Harry. He's the hairy cat of Julia Street.